Anyways, episode. This is episode 20.
Oh, gotcha.
This is episode 24, 23, 24?
24.
Episode 24. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Oh shit!
Just to fill you guys in,
the things we talk about before we start the stream is like,
yeah, because you're trying to avoid the topic, right? Like you're trying to have all your cool conversations while in the stream. So anything but the topic, and sometimes the topics get weird. Like, what you're gonna do? Just know this. All parents out there, don't tell your children to suck it in if they have body issues and shit. Just gonna cause body issues, one, and two, like it apparently has physical repercussions. So let the kids just, yeah.
Let the children be children.
Yeah, man, don't be putting your fucking judgmental ass opinions onto them.
Otherwise, you're gonna hurt your lady parts.
Otherwise, you could hurt your lady parts. Yes. The more you know. Reading Rainbow.
Oh shit.
In other news.
Speaking of cringe, today's episode is going to be about guilty pleasures. Rather to be from we're just gonna shoot the shit. It'll be like from movies to even food to just whatever floats your boat, whatever, just like, you know, people motherfuckers look at you all weird and shit when you do it or watch it.
That fucking movie that everyone's like, yeah, that one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's why I used the what's it called? The dude from The Room is in the thumbnail.
Dude.
Spill that Lipton. Spill the tea.
Man. There's some fucking movies that like I don't know why, but they just like do it for me. But like I would never, like, if we're watching movies together as friends, I would never suggest them out of fear of being shunned socially.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you watch that? The Saw
I'll start.
I guess I'll start. I'm not gonna lie, Saw movies are a little cringe. Just a little bit.
Yeah?
I think so.
For me, I think they took it too far. So you could have stopped at like 2, 3.
No, because like when you think about the premise, this motherfucker's all like, you cheated on your wife, now you're gonna play this game. Like, why? Motherfuckers do that all the time. So they gotta die for it?
She got cancer, that's why.
Like, what the fuck? Nah, so I think the last one that I watched, it was in movie theaters like I think it was like last year I watched it with some coworkers. But yeah, at least like the victims in the game that he got to play the game with, like at least like they were actual like fucking scumbags. You know what I mean? Not like the fucking infidelity fucking doctor or a private investigator that's doing his job and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. But he says certain bits of Tank Girl. Oh my god, dude. Tank Girl, where Ice Cube is also a cop in that, but he's a furry cop.
Oh my god, that's right.
Or no, not Ice Cube. I'm sorry, Ice-T.
Ice-T, yeah.
Same nigga that made Cobb Killer.
How did that happen, man? Like, how do you go from fucking fuck the police to like be in one on TV and movies. Like, how did this?
Let's differentiate. Ice Cube did "Fuck the Police" with NWA.
Oh
So
shit!
Ice-T did a song called "Cop Killer," but this was with his rock band. I think it was called Body Count.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Ice-T had came out with a metal band, and that's where he did the song "Cop Killer."
Oh shit! That's right.
Yeah, so
I got him
and
confused.
yeah, I know.
Shit.
It's the names. It's the names, but yeah.
It's yeah, no. Fuck.
But yet similar, almost pretty much the same subject matter though. Gangster to furry pipeline. Yeah. But that was his whole thing. Cop killer. That was
The fucking
yeah. I'll show
yeah,
you.
man.
I'll find you the video. But yeah, he was going off. He was going
Oh
off.
shit.
And you know,
Ooh.
the thing is it's like, not to get too sidetracked because you know we're neurodivergent like that. But you know, he was one of those few like rappers at the time that started to venture off into other genres of music. Like he was the one that kind of like, I wouldn't say pioneered it, but like he definitely did that. And then like later on down the line, like Lil Wayne did it. Like Lil Wayne came out with a rock album. Not too many people were feeling it. It is what it is. Fucking Snoop Dogg did a whole fucking I don't know if he did a country album, but he did come out with a country song.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Snoop Dogg did a country song. And then Nelly did do like a country crossover song. I forgot with who. But yeah, there was always, you know, like that's just the nature of music sometimes, or just like art. When you get to that point where you see yourself as an artist first, then you start to like branch out and express yourself in like different art forms.
Yeah, no, like that's what I love, because I mean, to be able to like I feel like some people have this notion, and especially like I've heard this in Mexico a lot more, like rap equal violence in a way.
No,
there's this connotation or fucking assumption. Mm-hmm. So like I think that it's really fucking powerful that they can show that they're artists, man. This is art. Look at me fucking still kill it in a different genre, completely different style. So like, that's just bomb.
Yeah.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. The one that I'm more familiar with for me personally would be like used to be Calle 13, now Rene. Mm. He introduced a lot of different genres into his rap.
Right.
From Puerto Rico.
So I'm gonna tie this back into like guilty pleasures. Cause so Macho Man Randy Savage has a rap album.
What? No.
Yeah, dude.
The wrestler?
Yes, he made he made a rap album. You can find it on Spotify. I swear to God, I worked out to it. I'm all like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of slaps. Like, and it's not even. And I promise you, it has nothing to do with like my bias, because he is one of my favorite wrestlers. But like, yes.
What? Yes. I'm gonna have to listen to this shit, man. Like, oh my God.
Oh, I'm gonna show you the cover art too, Macho Man rap album. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's called Be a Man.
Motherfucker, what the fuck? Where's that?
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me share screen.
Yo,
that's the album cover.
No fucking way!
This is the album cover. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. So on this album, he has he has a tribute song to or another wrestler by the name of Kurt Hennig called "My Perfect Friend." It's pretty cool. I like it. It was a nice little tribute. But he has a song, and I forget the name of it, but he has a song on here that's a diss to Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm warming up to this. I am warming up to this. All right. I'll give it a listen, man. I support.
Yeah. So
oh man. Okay.
So I've
It's
listened
just
to this album a couple of times through my workouts. So it's definitely yep. hmm Yeah,
man.
Macho Man has a rap album, and
But
it's
see,
actually
guilty pleasures because remember, we're in this group chat where we're trying to like keep ourselves accountable for like losing weight and shit and like going to the gym more than anything. And I asked the question, I'm like, hey, music you listen to when you work out, that shit was never mentioned. It was just mentioned, wrap me out.
I'm sorry. It wasn't like it wasn't on my mind at the time because like I cuz like I said, for me, I didn't go into specifics because for me, like it has to be like anything like mad belligerent, doesn't matter what the fuck it is. I just need that bass when I put my earbuds in. I need to hear something with a lot of bass. Cause it kind of puts you in that mindset, it gets your heart pumping and shit. So, so like that's why I say anything belligerent. And Macho Man's pretty fucking belligerent. I ain't going like one of his nicknames was the Madness, so
man. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Yeah.
But like I see it, yeah, no, guilty pleasures, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking musically, let's see.
I got another one. But it's more so because of what this person has done recently. But I still listen to his music.
Is it who I think it is? Probably.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No. But he could be up there. R. Kelly.
Okay. Damn.
It's like it's a guilty pleasure now because it's just like, oh, these songs starting to hit a little different now.
What did he do? I'm not.
He went to okay, all right, fair, but I thought you would have caught wind to it because it was pretty like it was a big deal. But he's in prison right now for sex trafficking and statutory rape because he was having sex with a bunch of minors. And I think like kidnapping. It was on the Boondocks. So the Boondocks, it wasn't not for what he got, not for what he went to jail for recently. So what the Boondocks covered was that first initial case, and it was pretty much a commentary on it because it was just like he did the shit. Like there was a whole ass sex tape that came out of him essentially having sex with a minor and pissed on her. You can't find it anymore because it's basically child porn.
What did I just hear?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Why did I just my ear holes are polluted now. Son of a bitch.
My ear holes. Mm.
Oh my fucking What?
Yeah, dude. So like sometime in like the early 90s, there was like this sex tape that was floating around, and R. Kelly had, went to trial for it. But, I guess I don't know how the nigga got off, but he got off. He got off free of all the charges and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. But it was already a known thing that he already liked underage girls because at the time he was dating Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was only like 15, 16 at the time. While they had eloped and shit. So We already know
Oh,
we already knew he had a thing for younger girls. So not surprised in that. But
oh.
fast forward to the Boondocks. Boondocks episode was fucking wild, bro. Boondocks said if I because they had like they basically had the teenage girl like they just made her up, like they censored her face and shit. But like it was funny because like her even like you're looking at her like in person, her face is still like blurted out and she's like covered in pee. And then she goes, if I didn't want to get pissed on, I would have moved. And I'm like,
Oh
yo,
my
what the fuck?
god.
So they're trying to basically like give
Oh.
this underage girl her own agency and shit, but it's just like, bro, she's still a little girl. Like,
Yeah, no, man.
yeah.
Jeez, that's a fuck, man.
Yeah, fucking love the Boondocks. Boondocks is wild. But yeah, there was like this and it was and then like before he went to jail, he did like this super I wouldn't say like infamous, but it was buzzing. He did this interview with I forget what her name was, her last name, but her name is Gail. Gail is like one of Oprah's like best friends and shit. So she interviewed him. And there was like this memeable moment where he's all like, I'm fighting for my fucking life right now. I know you have at least saw the meme.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, where he's like crying and shit. Fight for my fucking life right now. Yeah. So that's where that's where that term comes from because that interview was crazy work because he was basically said, long story short, he basically said, I'm too rich and famous, to be a pedophile.
To be doing
shit.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh man.
Hence why what Drake said in the Hard Part 6 was just like, nigga, I don't know. We've heard this before. So literally more recently. So don't think you're above it.
Man.
Yeah, but yeah, listening to R. Kelly is definitely a guilty pleasure for me personally because it's just like, those songs hit differently now.
Oh man,
they hit very differently now,
dude. Oof. For me, like music wise, I don't know. I got like some crazy taste already, so like.
Put it like this.
The first one,
like, if someone gave you DJ privileges and you were scrolling through your playlist, you'd be like, nah, I'm not playing that.
I guess. Who sings that song? Let me check real quick. I would say I wouldn't play this song unless a very, very specific circumstances are met. But Punch Him in the Dick by Juicy Carcass.
Punch him in the dick.
Very, very specific shit has to happen in this car ride for me to play that song.
That is mad specific. Punch him in the dick. You know what's funny? There's a similar song that keeps getting in rotation in the Boondocks.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'ma stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the nuts. I'ma stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the nuts.
But man, I like for me like in the recent how the discussion came about for us doing this episode, man, fucking my biggest guilty pleasure because his acting is that bad. The newest Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. I recognize that kid cannot act, man.
Oh my god, dude. We listen and we don't judge. but yuck. At the same time, yuck. WAP, both the original version and the one done by Leapfrog Studios. Oh my
Leapfrog
god.
Studios.
I'm afraid to see that version because that's crazy.
Man.
You heard of the song though, right? WAP.
Yeah. This one, yes. Fucking a bunch of right wingers lost their shit over the song. So yeah.
And then Ben Shapiro did a breakdown of it, and I'm like, bruh.
I hope that they have lube, because otherwise that
my
is
God.
not pleasant sex. The sex he's having with
Dude.
his wife.
Oh
Because
shit.
man. Oh, that's how I heard about it. Like,
the
I'm not that
way
familiarized with.
the way he did the breakdown, bruh, it's just like the way he must have been talking about the most driest vagina ever.
It's
It's a metal version. Yeah, it's a metal version by a YouTuber. So there's a metal
Okay.
version of wet ass pussy. And a new Karate Kid is coming out with Jackie Chan, the original. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I really want to see that. Yeah, Ralph Macchio's coming back as Daniel LaRusso.
Hopefully, I can with pride say I like that movie.
See,
I can, man. It's
because this has come up before during work. So my only real issue with Jaden Smith's version of Karate Kid is that it's not accurate to the title. I would have settled for Wushu Kid or Kung Fu Boy. You know, those would have been acceptable titles.
Tai Chi Adolescence, like fuck, man, like
Tai Chi Lad, you know, something. It was not karate.
Oh man,
Shit.
jeez. But yeah, no, like I get it. To me, like that part, because Karate Kid is like a franchise, so I'm like, fuck it, whatever. But
Wu-Tang
his
acting. Wu-Tang Tyke. Oh shit.
Yeah, anything.
That was bars right there. That was bars. Round of applause for the bars.
Anything else?
Anything else, but it wasn't karate. It wasn't karate. Cobra Kai was dope though. Cobra Kai, oh my god. Cobra Kai was basically a love letter to karate, to the original Karate Kid fans.
Fuck, okay.
It was so good. It was so good. And then like the series finally concluded, and it was just like, yeah, this is the perfect ending. This is the perfect ending to the series.
This works. Yeah. This works.
It works.
Man,
it works so well. Because like I was kind of worried at first because it kind of derived from what I thought it was gonna be, but then they brought me back, and I'm like, all right, yes, they did that. Yes. Let's not forget who it was originally about.
Man, I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, please. Because it is on my watch list.
Yes, watch Cobra Kai. It is fucking excellent.
It's not Sarah's kind of show, so it's something that I gotta watch on my own.
Yeah.
So, but
it's great. It's so great.
It's on the list, man. Because I've seen good things, but I've also tried not to read too much about it because I know it's a show that I want to watch.
Yeah.
And it's been out for so long and shit, so like.
Yep.
But yeah, let's hope the new Karate Kid is actually.
Yeah. I have good hopes. But speaking of cringy kung fu movies, At least I think it's cringe. It's, one of them is my favorite is Bloodsport.
Man, I fucking love Bloodsport.
Man, like okay, so like here's how I feel about Bloodsport. Mr. Miyagi dies in the beginning. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's not what happened. Mr. Miyagi doesn't die in the beginning. They had to write off the character. They had to write off the character because the actor had passed away like years before Cobra Kai was even a thing.
Damn, man.
So
they couldn't get him in.
Yeah, they had to write him off. Yeah, that's not really like a spoiler really of anything, because I'm on like people that are fans of the series that follow the actors and shit already knew this nigga done already passed away. So I mean, like, shut up. Shit. For you get banished from the shadow to the shadow realm. So I was right either way.
Full fucking circle. Fuck you, bud. Man, it's funny though.
You're a fucking asshole.
God damn it.
But here's how I feel about Bloodsport though. Like, if I were to like show it to like my 20-somethings, they're gonna look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Probably. I've mentioned it before in front of my 20-somethings, and none of them were like impressed.
But we think it's the shit though. Kumite. The fight to survive. That's my shit.
Man, like, it's just, and I don't know if it's because like I legitimately like it or it's nostalgic for me, because I grew up with like bunny ear TV, so it was legit one of the movies that they played almost every weekend on fucking the 3 channels that I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen it in English now, but I used to had only seen it in Spanish.
Right.
So if you want to talk about cheesy, man, watch it dubbed in Spanish in the fucking 80s, man, in the 90s. Fuck. Now, like, there's some voice actors that carried translated television. It's basically the same voice in different movies, just a little meaner or a little lighter.
Right.
Because voice actors did not get the recognition over there. This is just becoming a thing now. Like in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
But this is where like I don't know if it's guilty or not, because it's its own genre. Bloodsport, fucking Judge Dredd, fucking like
I am the law. Dude, honestly, like a lot of like looking back now, a lot of like those 80s movies and like early 90s action films are pretty fucking like cringe, dude. Like,
so bad,
so fucking terrible.
But that's the thing. That's part of like the exploration of like special effects and all that shit that had to develop by testing with some cheesy ass shit. But like, oh my god.
Oh shit.
Nick Cage enters the chat, man, because fuck.
Oh my
Face
god.
Swap.
Face off. Face off.
Face off. Sorry. Yeah, Face Off.
Yeah.
The
most.
What else?
I would honestly, okay. I would say the most cringiest movie he did at that time was Con Air.
The one where he's in jail?
Yep.
On the plane?
On the plane, yep.
Oh my god. So bad.
Con Air
so bad, but so bad. But
Con
so
Air
good.
was so fucking cringe, but I love it. But I fucking love it. But that hair,
yeah, dude.
listen, I ain't gonna front. That was peak. That was peak. Nick Cage. He had a.
She couldn't go to the barber in prison. They have barbers, man. Come on.
Listen, I'm not hating on his hair. I'm not hating on his hair and Con Air specifically because he was.
No. And Con Air specifically, like his hair generally, whatever, right? But like on Con Air, I'm like, why was this part of interpreting a convict? Like, why didn't this man just go for a motherfucking haircut? Like, I don't know.
How fucking dare you? That shit was great. Steve Buscemi is a fucking national treasure. Shout outs to Steve Buscemi.
Oh man. But if I can't, with pride and without previous planning, making sure that this motherfucker next to me is an absolute 90s action movie nerd, I can't play that in just any place, man. Like these are movies that I wouldn't dare. Like
okay, so here's the thing though, right? So to be fair to him, while he was rocking the mullet, you kind of have to realize that his character had a southern accent.
Again, most of these movies I've only watched him in fucking Spanish, so he had no accent. He had a Spanish accent.
You never watched it in English?
This I have never seen in English.
Oh my god! No, okay, so that's something we have to do is watch Con Air in English.
Okay. Because he had a Con Air, The Rock. I've never seen in English. I fucking love The Rock, man.
Shout outs to Sean Connery because I have another movie that's a guilty pleasure of mine that I don't think too many people fuck with, but I love this movie and the TV show that came on after it. I was hooked.
Which one?
Highlander. Yeah. There can be only one.
Highlander film. Nah, man. I don't think I've seen this movie.
Ooh.
Okay.
You gotta add that to the list because Highlander, cringy as fuck. But there were some good takeaways here because Queen did the soundtrack.
Ooh.
Yeah, Queen did the soundtrack. Queen did the soundtrack for Highlander. It had some movies. The movies were kind of shit. The second movie kind of didn't make any sense, and then they kind of, I would say this is one of the few franchises that got like an early like reboot in a way, because they did Highlander Final Dimension, which was kind of like an apology for Highlander 2, because Highlander 2 was just terrible. Because basically it changed the whole mythos of like what immortals were. And then Highlander 2 was like, oh yeah, they come from an alien planet. Like, what the fuck? So it kind of ruined like the whole mystique of like what immortals were. And then after that, they came out with the Highlander TV series, which followed a different character, but apparently this character is from the same Scottish clan as Duncan. Or no, Connor. So I'm Connor MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod. So but the TV series was pretty dope because like it definitely did expand a lot more on the mythos of like what an immortal was. But the movies didn't really do it any justice, so it didn't get the what's it called? What the one I'm looking for? Like, I think When it comes to the Highlander franchise, it had the potential just to be just as big as Star Wars, in my opinion.
Damn.
But because of shitty movie after shitty movie after shitty movie, it's just like, well,
That's just not. Damn, man.
yeah,
Okay.
like Highlander has this saying about like because the immortals start gathering this and the line that they say is there can be only one. So with Highlander, there can be only one good movie.
Fuck. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's fucking sad.
There can be only one. Shut the fuck up.
Juan.
You know what though? So for some reason, I get the feeling you probably watched it in Spanish, but probably don't remember it.
It might be like if I start watching it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I have seen this.
Yeah. So
Because
yeah,
this come out around the same time as Braveheart. It could be
Braveheart?
like, man, Mexico was obsessed with Braveheart.
Oh fuck, no, Highlander came out probably like 10 years before that. Like Highlander came out in like 84, 85, some shit.
Okay,
Yeah, it was like a mid to early 80s film.
dude, obsessed with Braveheart.
They may
Jeez.
take our lives, but they can't take our freedom.
Oh man.
Nah,
Fuck.
they did William Wallace fucking dirty, bro. At the end. Chopped him up and his dick. The first thing they did was chop his dick off. Like, yo, what?
Man.
Damn, you could
Like,
at least put him out of his misery before y'all did that.
first. Why first? Like, there was like, man, there's some like twisted ass shit that we do to each other as human beings and have done to each other as human beings. Like, goddamn. Ooh, Waterworld.
Waterworld's pretty cringe. Here's the thing, though. So, okay, so Guilty. I never watched the whole thing.
Oh,
Never.
damn.
I think I've only watched maybe like the first 30 minutes of Waterworld, and then I just tuned out.
Dude, yeah. I mean, again, another movie I've only seen in Spanish.
Wait, oh, did you see Raiden from the first Mortal Kombat? That's the Highlander. Yeah, so the actor that was Raiden in like the original Mortal Kombat movie, which I fucking love. I fucking love that movie.
The Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, the first Mortal Kombat movie, where for some reason,
Dude.
so it was so cringe, but it was like one of the best video game movies that ever came out. Like a movie based off a video game. The first one was really good, all things considering. But the second one that came out after it, fucking basura. It was trash, bro. Trash.
Man.
The second one was so trash.
Those ones,
But
I don't know why they never got played as much. Like, they got played for a little bit and then dropped off the fucking circulation. But man,
dude, my favorite fight though, I ain't gonna lie, my favorite fight, I think the most hype fight in that whole film was when he fought Reptile. That fight was fucking hype. Like,
I gotta rewatch these movies, man.
Fucking Reptile comes onto the scene and then the fucking song starts playing. And I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And that was the best fight. That's my favorite fight throughout the whole movie.
Fuck, man.
It was way better than the final fight. That shit was hype.
Fuck.
Easily. If I had to put like a top 10 of like best fight scenes, that one's around like a 10 or an 8 or 10 or a 9 as like top 10, at least for me personally. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother topic for later on.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch these because it's
Mhm.
been so fucking long.
Yeah.
But like some of these other ones, the action movies, like those are like my childhood playlist, basically. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Uh, man, what else? So I I know this is kind of like a stereotype, but like true crime, man, true
True.
crime shows. I think that that's like a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me because I don't like to admit it. Fucking uh, like what is it like? Fucking Criminal Minds or fucking
Man,
uh SVU and shit,
I
or like
swear to
documentaries and
God,
shit.
dude, I'm sorry, but like every female, almost every female that I know is into these fucking shows, like toughly.
Yeah, yeah. It's majority of female audience, man. And I don't know why. It just like it scratches a fucking itch, man. Like it just like yeah, fuck that person. But like even though I've read a lot about the criminal justice system, the way it works and shit, how it foments bad interpretations and all these different things, man. I'm still here for it. I don't know why. Like it just
Ever wonder why men get caught more? Because of these goddamn shows.
get caught more.
Hmm.
As in like crime?
It's a homework for us. Wow. My theory on it is because fucking you have shows like CSI talking about, so we found your semen sample underneath the fridge, which puts you at the scene of the crime. You raped that girl. Now we got you, asshole.
Oh, it makes like a male against male bias in a way. Like,
Almost, probably. I mean, I can
oh
see that.
goddamn.
I can kind of see that take. But I mean, like, listen, let's just keep it a bean here. I mean, like, some motherfuckers out there that probably need to be locked up. So I mean, like, if those shows help put some kind of like awareness out there, I mean, then it did what it was supposed to do, right? So
In a
that's how I look
way.
at it. Yeah.
In a way, but like uh I guess it like it goes into how people consume shit. Like
Mhm.
I watched the show, I watched the like true crime documentary or something like that, but it doesn't I don't stay hyper vigilant or like let it like affect me, you know?
I
So
got
like I feel it's just like reading a book. Oh man.
I miss her. Why don't you have a seat?
Dude.
Every time I think about a Catch a Predator, the scene from the Boondock comes into mind. I like shis and I want shis. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. See Chris Hansen? I have to call you Chris Handsome. Boys, but nah, I ain't coming for no boys, but
God damn.
nah, Felice Johnson was a fucking
Fucking
monster.
dude. And like and I've like are there like YouTube channels too that are like that now?
Like what?
The catch a predator kind of shit?
Well, so yeah, kind of, sort of, but they're not really. They're not really, at least from what I remember, they kind of weren't really popping like that because it started to get to like vigilante type of justice and shit.
Oh, Oh shit.
Yeah, so like, so the reason why they stopped doing it is because um a lot of the stuff that they would do, I guess it was, I forget what it was called, but um it was one of those things where like because of the way things were going down, like they would have to dismiss the evidence in court because of some fucking stupid law. I forget exactly what it is, but that's why a lot of those channels don't really like do that anymore.
Fuck.
Yeah. Even though it's just like, yo, he's a fucking predator. Like, do something.
Damn. Law is weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
Entrapment. Oh.
Entrapment. Is that what it's called? Is that what it is?
Fucking entrapment.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it says a law enforcement entrapment or is a legal context in when a law enforcement officer or state agency induces a person to commit a crime they would have otherwise not committed. Okay.
So basically, by setting the trap that you know they'll bite for,
Hmm.
but they're not actually committing the crime. That's
Exactly.
like I see how it could defend you from some bullshit, but within reason,
Like it, to some degree, the best thing it would do is just ruin that person's reputation. Like, even though they didn't commit a crime, it's just like, but why were you there? You know. So
like I wouldn't say like jail time, but something,
yeah, that's how they got
because
that. There's this one content creator called EDP. EDP's so I forget what numbers of it, but yeah, there's oh god, so cringe. So um he was like this sports YouTuber. He was like pretty popular at the time. And then I think this happened around COVID or some shit where these dudes pretty much had like entrapped him because apparently he was infamous for talking to underage girls and shit. And then apparently he was in a group chat with this girl where he sent a picture of a shit that he took a big shit, send it to her.
oh god, what?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Bruh, it's fucking strange, yo. So, you know, so these dudes set him up essentially, and they're like, "Oh, why are you trying to talk to a 13-year-old girl?" I was trying to get a cupcake. Like, nigga, what?
a shit cupcake?
Nah, nah. So he tries to go link up with this underage girl that he was chatting with, but these dudes
Yeah,
confront him, and they asked him,
yeah,
"So what
yeah.
are you doing here?" And he said, "Oh, I was just here for a cupcake." There's not
Damn,
a store near here, bro. What do you mean you was here for a cupcake, nigga? Where do you see the cupcakes at?
jeez.
Dude, yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah. But yeah, guilty pleasures.
damn. I would say, man, fuck, man. I'm surprised. Like, I don't watch the shows like those specifically,
Mhm.
but you would imagine. Ah, fuck, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you With all those shows out, you would think fucking predators would be fucking smarter about their shit, but motherfuckers aren't.
I mean, that could be a side effect of it too. Like, some of them might get smarter because of the shows.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you motherfuckers are still dumb.
Yeah, man.
Like with all these crime shows and shit, you would expect motherfuckers to be able to get away with murder more.
Fuck.
Or whatever the fucking like crime that they're trying to commit, right? So, but I just find it very interesting.
How many dumb people are there? Fuck.
I mean, at this rate, shit. At this motherfucking rate. Which brings me to another guilty pleasure of mine. The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh my god, that movie's cringe. Yeah.
And I'm talking about the live action one.
Yeah.
We all do stupid shit when we're horny is crazy.
Man.
Like get caught. But yeah, no. That movie was so fucking bad that the actor that was Mario never wants to talk about it. Like he completely denounced it up until the day he died.
Fuck, like that?
Yeah. And then
I was like, no, I wasn't there.
And then John Leguizamo, he kind of like embraces it because he just realized, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. It was a movie. But he talked about how the club, the scene where they were in the club and shit, right?
Dude, I've only seen it once.
Damn. So there was a club scene where they go, I guess be like incognito and start dancing and shit. So they had backup dancers there. So little did they know that they hired a bunch of strippers. So once the scene started, they started taking off all their clothes and shit. And then they had to redo the scene. They had to like redo the whole vibe.
No.
Fuck it, it's me, Mario, and Luigi Mario. That was their names. Mario? What are you, Luigi? Nah, Luigi Mario.
So bad.
It was so bad, dude. It's just like, bro, how is this anything like the games?
Oh.
It was nothing like the games, dude.
It can't be his favorite movie. No way.
Whose favorite movie?
Claire Bear.
Hey, leave my kid's favorite movie alone. We are not talking about the new one that just came out. Alec is not fucking watching the old Mario movie from the 90s. He is not watching that. You are lying.
No.
He is not watching that shit.
Dude. Please no.
Ain't no way he's watching that.
I remember getting nightmares from it, man.
From the Mario movie?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had a nightmare where I got sucked into the tube, and I'm going into the tube, and I'm like, it fucking ate me. I disappeared.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't handle that movie as a kid. I still have to rewatch that one.
Yeah.
It's the list. The Koopa Troopas, man.
Oh my god, dude. Nah. They look so fucking weird. And the Goombas too. So the way the Koopa Troopas and the Goombas would look is that they would have like normal bodies, but tiny Goomba and and Koopa heads. Like the Goombas look like hella weird, and then like the Koopa Troopas fucking like have like tiny lizard heads and shit. But like 7-foot tall bodies and shit. This shit look fucking
Man,
crazy. Actually, nah. I'm gonna fucking show you.
let's see this shit. Man, it's been a minute.
Goombas Mario movie. It looks so terrible, dude. Dude, nah.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, dude! I'm sorry. This is fucking hilarious. So this is what the Goombas look like.
Oh my god, what kind of piranha fucking
Yep. And check this out.
reptile fucking hybrid. Like
And here's what these are what the Koopa Troopas look like.
no.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Oh, the elevator dance scene was crazy. No, wait. Elevator. If I can spell that right. Oh, yep, they got it. I'm gonna show you. Cause like, all right. So what had happened was, so they go to the fucking Mushroom Kingdom, right? And they infiltrate. So they get into the elevator. Oh, this was just after the club scene. I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit. He starts rocking them back and forth.
Wait, I can't see anything if it's playing already.
Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I gotta share my whole screen. That's right. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't see the part because he started like rocking them. They're retarded.
Why is he rocking them?
Because music started playing and they were stuck in the elevator with all the Goombas. So since the Goombas
so it made him dance?
Yeah, so since the Goombas were so big, they couldn't see them because they're 7 feet tall with little heads for some fucking reason.
Man.
Yeah, dude, fucking that movie was so bad. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was so bad that like Bob Hoskins was like, no, I nailed this movie.
Like, I'll take it. Honestly, like, fuck, it's bad, but like, the one that really hurt, and I would walk out of the room if you told me you fucking like this movie, the Dragon Ball movie, and you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Nah, dude, the fan in me could not watch that shit.
Oh my god!
I knew it was gonna be terrible. And you know what was crazy is that the English voice actors they were interviewed about it, and they were shitting on it hard.
Man.
They were shitting on it so hard.
It didn't need to be like this.
No.
Like the Mario movie, it was a different time.
It was a different time. Yeah.
It's still shit, but it's a different time. Like the Dragon Ball movie, like, man, you have technology. What the fuck are you like? Why did you do this?
No, we're not
Because it
talking
was
about
a
Bio Brawly's fucking watchable compared to Dragon Ball Evolution. Shit.
man.
If I had to watch a shitty movie the rest of my life, I would take Bio Brawly over fucking Dragon Ball Evolution any day of the week.
Because isn't there like a Japanese live action that's cheesy?
It wasn't.
But
It
it's
wasn't.
more.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't Japanese. It came out like it was. It was either like Taiwanese or Chinese, but it was like early to mid like 80s or some shit. So like on the surface, like you barely even realized it was a Dragon Ball movie. But I mean, it was a Dragon Ball movie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Have you seen that one?
I've never watched it.
Me neither.
I've
seen
it.
clips and I'm like, that looks more watchable.
Yeah, that's more watchable than fucking Dragon Ball Evolution. Shit, if I'm going to be honest here.
We should watch this one, man. Let's do it. Let's take the punch.
Shit, add that to the guilty pleasures.
Man, we should come up with like a list. You guys should send us your guilty pleasures movie wise, and we'll make a fucking list. Share it.
Yeah,
that shit.
Chat, go ahead and type out what your guilty pleasures are.
Hell yeah, man.
Y'all watching, go ahead. Let us know. What are your guilty pleasures?
Join us, man. Join us in the shame.
Shit, we over here airing our shit out. Fuck you. Before you judge us and shit. Star Wars Christmas special? Oh my god! Damn!
Ooh.
So you know the controversy behind that?
Nah.
So everyone was drunk as fuck during that Christmas special. Everyone was lit. Like, nah, because they read the script. The script was so bad, they're like, we are not doing this sober. So they were drunk as hell the whole time.
Shit.
Strange Magic, Fifth Element. Is Fifth Element cringe? Is that a guilty pleasure?
I'm not guilty.
I mean, it was cringe, but I won't say a guilty pleasure because I think universally everybody loves fucking Fifth Element. RoboCop 2 and Up.
Yeah, they really fucking dropped the ball on that one, man.
Dude, no, I fucking love RoboCop.
All of it.
All of it. All of it.
Oh, man.
All of its cheesiness. I fucking love the whole RoboCop franchise. The cheese. RoboCop is an allegory of just like even motherfuckers, if they'll let you, they'll work you to death, and even after you die, they will still fucking work you.
That is true.
That is true. Like, that was like capitalism at its finest. If they let you,
man,
can't even die in peace. Chow Yun Fat was Roshi in the Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you had like a very like renowned actor that did that shit. I don't even know what movies he's done since then. I think after that shit, he couldn't take the embarrassment anymore.
Man, I couldn't finish it. I started it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no. So here's how I already knew it was gonna be bad, because Akira Toriyama was on set, the creator, and so that was already like fucking like okay. So anytime like anything like you're doing something with the Dragon Ball series, like Akira Toriyama likes to be really hands-on. Like, this is my baby. I'm not gonna just let you do whatever the fuck you want with it. So it got so bad to the point where they pretty much removed him from the set. Like, he was not allowed to come back on set.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like where they were going, and
He
they're
didn't.
like, "Fuck it, we're going."
Yes. So that was already.
Shit.
So that was already like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this at all. Like, no. That
Yeah,
was,
no. He doesn't approve. No.
hell no. And then another thing was they were finding issues with producers, so they kept rotating people that were going to produce and direct this movie, and then they finally got Stephen Chow to I think he helped produced it. So Stephen Chow was the dude that made Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle.
Man, but I like those ones.
Yeah, I know, and it was just like, bruh, like he couldn't save it. He legit couldn't save it.
Because everything was already done. Like they already had a budget, and they already had like buy some shit for other people's vision. So he just had to walk in with like, what can I do with this garbage pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Put some shit together. Fuck, man, that's
Yeah.
I would have not agreed to work on a project like that.
Yeah, no, he was amazing. Like he's still amazing. Have you seen Journey to the West?
Not ringing any bells, no.
Oh, dude, he did Journey to the West. Like I want to say like 20. When did it come out? I want to say like around like 2011, 2012. It was amazing. You knew it was gonna be bad because Goku was in high school with a somewhat proper education. Oh my god, dude. and low key, I don't know, but like I low key had an issue with him being white.
Like, were they trying to appeal to a Western audience by making this motherfucker?
That was exactly what they tried to do, appeal to a Western audience, but they forgot that the Western audience actually watched the shit.
Are big fans of the fucking original, man. Like, it's just, I think that was like fucking old Hollywood or some shit trying to like manipulate the shit because like, in my opinion, like Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah.
The Jurassic Park movies, when you read the books, there's some like strong ass female characters.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also like, in the first one, it's supposed to be swapped. The older sister's supposed to be young, and the little kid is supposed to be older. So he's the one that's supposed to be like tech savvy and shit.
Yeah.
But some like nepotism and then fucking Hollywood, like they have to fucking kiss for romance and suspense and shit. I'm like, no, man. People that are fans of the original works, like them as they are, there will be changes because you put them to cinema that we like. Okay, you didn't go into this subject and you didn't go as deep on this part, blah blah blah. But certain things that don't need to be changed, man. Like, why make him a fucking High School Musical character? Like, it just not fucking needed. Unnecessary.
Yeah. Unnecessary shit happens all the time with our most beloved IP. It happens. It's an unfortunate thing that happens.
Man. Bullshit.
Nah.
Man. What else?
Guilty pleasures. Well, this one came out more recently. But, you know, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, but I thought fucking what was it called? The Eternals It was a Marvel movie that came out called The Eternals.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good movie. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like,
I hadn't seen it. Yeah.
oh
Like,
God, live action Last Airbender? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you?
the show or the movie? This will determine how offended I am.
Because if it's the show, the live action show, it's definitely a mixed bag. I've
But
heard
if it's
mixed
a movie,
things. If this is the movie with M like Shamalama Ding Dong,
which one? Please tell me you don't like the movie. Lie to me.
lie to me is crazy. Bruh.
Fucking lie to me, please.
Dude.
Don't.
I remember when I watched that shit, and then this is the first summer in Job Corps, so we had summer break, and then I went to go watch it. I was mad. I was mad the whole fucking time. I was mad. I used the movie to clear a room.
Effective.
It's mad effective.
Man, that movie is. It just is so bad.
Ooh, the Star Wars sequels, but only the parts with John Boyega. Oh God, the sequel trilogy. So, John Boyega's character, Finn. It was dude. So here's the thing about the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, and I feel like there is a missed opportunity with the discourse on it, because two things can be true at once. So the sequel trilogies were fucking trash. However, the reaction that the fandom gave to the sequel trilogy, a lot of that shit was unwarranted. Like bullying the fucking actors and shit, that was fucked up. They didn't deserve that.
Man.
Nah, bullying these motherfuckers off social media and shit because you didn't get your fucking nostalgia trip like you wanted. Like that was uncalled for. Like I wouldn't know. Why would you bully the actors? They just did the job. They read the script. They did what they were supposed to do. Don't come at the actors for that. Why would you do that?
We're talking about like the Disney ones, right? Like the
So we're talking A Force Awakens, what was it? The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. So the sequel trilogy, those three films. Bad. Man. Terrible. Oh my God. Never do that again. But don't come at the actors for that. I thought that was fucking weird. Like, ew. But then, because of the negative criticism that it got, then you had like the fucking like Disney people kind of like saying, oh, it's because you don't like a strong female lead or something like that, trying to say, oh, it's because that's why the movies didn't do well, because people were being sexist. It's just like even though the fans of the series fucking love the shit out of Princess Leia, love the shit out of Ahsoka Tano, fucking who else? What was another strong female lead? They fucking loved Asajj Ventress. Like they wrote a lot of strong female characters within the franchise that fucking the fandom totally like love. So it's not because fans don't like strong females. It's just that you just poorly written one.
Yeah, no.
That was it.
And that's like my gripe with the seems to be like how to say this word, like commercialization of movements in a way.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like cool, uh, strong female lead, but like you don't have to make her like. There's so many when they're like legitimately dumb. I'm like, no, this wouldn't work. Like, for gay representation, right? Like the Harlequin show.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like good. They're gay, yeah, cool, but like they're still a show. They're still like fucking uh story, and it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be dumb to a level, but like there's more than just a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't feel as like catered and like, oh yes, gays, here's what you want. Um,
So we're in the same boat because I don't like representation for the sake of representation.
yeah, no, like it feels false. It feels like as long as you consume, I will continue to give you like this thing, but like it just feels rehearsed or like the characters are just not well developed.
Right. Yeah. So pretty much like that shit should be secondary or really in the background to the character.
Yeah, fucking. I think a good example would be the Buzz Lightyear movie. It got a
Mhm.
lot of fucking hate for the lady being gay, and I watched the movie, and I'm like, dude, they mentioned it on like the side, and she kissed her wife once, and then she stopped existing in the entire fucking movie. It was just a very sad side story, and she happened to have a wife.
Right. They didn't put a big emphasis on her
Yeah,
being gay. It was just like
yeah,
I'm
no.
yeah. No, I
Buzz
feel
Lightyear
that.
didn't go to Pride or anything like that. Like,
Right,
um,
exactly.
yeah, like you could have totally grabbed a fucking husband and put him there, and it would have been the exact same thing. He would
Exactly.
have been a stay-at-home husband. Everything is fine. Fuck it. Like
Yeah, no.
there is
Um,
tasteful ways. There
yeah.
is good ways to do this, and then there's ways that I'm like, you're just trying to like make me buy this.
Yeah, no, a similar thing happened in the Eternals
Mm.
where I forget the name of the character, but his thing was he was pretty much like an engineer. So and then he kind of like got buyer's remorse because his things well he would make a lot of weapons of like mass destruction essentially. So he ended up feeling remorse. He didn't want to do that anymore. So he settled down and he got into a relationship with this dude. So he kissed his husband like one time and said, "All right, well, I'm gonna do this to protect our family," and that was it. It wasn't. They didn't make it. They didn't put a huge emphasis on him being gay. It was more. It was a dude that was trying to do everything that he could to, or felt what he had to do to protect his family, and that's something that everyone could relate to. And there was a little like backlash on that. Oh, the show's too woke. Now all of a sudden the show's too fucking woke.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. This is just like might be unpopular opinion, but I can see where certain right wingers could come from. Like I would like
No.
not saying not saying that they're right. I'm saying that they're victimizing themselves and focusing too much on the fact that a gay person was there.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these shows, it does feel like that. Like it feels like, and all of a sudden they went into a sex ed episode of like why this. And some shows, like that shit belongs. Like the L word. I would never suggest the L word to anyone if they I knew that they were gonna be uncomfortable with gay people because that's the fucking premise. Like it's softcore porn with a story. Like so yeah, give me all the gays. But it just feels forced in other things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm gay that I focus a lot on that. But yeah, tasteful representation, guys.
Yeah.
Develop the story more.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know, okay, in that regard, I can't agree because that was pretty much the issue with She-Hulk, because it was a lot of I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Hear me roar. Girl boss feminism. Yeah.
is there a male version of that for you that is like, okay, we get it, guy. Like, you're a man.
That I would find it cringe enough. I mean, I can't put a finger on a particular franchise or show, because like I like so there's two franchises that are really dope, that you would think it would be there, but it's not, and that would be like the Rocky franchise or even the Rambo franchise, where I'm a man and men do this and men do that. But no, like these were actually like compelling characters that were fucking like mad relatable. At least the first Blood movie. Like anything after Rambo 1 was just like, okay. But it didn't it stopped being less about Rambo's struggles trying to adjust to normal life. And then it just went on full on action films and shit. But the Rocky franchise was pretty unique in that regard, because you would think that that kind of like display of masculinity would be there, but it's not. He's just a guy, like just a regular dude. Well, not a regular dude, but you know, he's a boxer. He's trying to come up. He's trying to, you know, take this boxing shit where he can take it, but he's just a regular dude at the end of the day. He has his fears, he has his struggles. You know, he's not fucking invincible. You know, it is what it is. Fucking Expendables. Even Expendables didn't do that though. You know what I mean? It was a testosterone. It was a shot of testosterone.
It is absolutely a shot of testosterone, man. Like that shit is just I'm a man. Yeah. I think that is very much I'm a man one. Like, at least from my perspective, I'm like, man, holy shit.
But it's one of those things where it's a movie franchise that didn't take itself seriously though. That was the thing.
Oh yeah, no. It's like the fucking Dead or Alive beach volleyball of fucking movies. Like, I'm here to see them in thongs, in minimal fucking clothing, and just bounce mechanics. Man, let's go. Like, wee.
Yeah, no. So Expendables is definitely like, you know why we're here. I know why you're here. You know why we're here. Gonna watch a bunch of fucking muscly dudes shoot a bunch of guns and shit and fight.
The fucking shirts ripped lightly as their bulging muscles fucking tighten and shit. Like, oh my god.
Conan the Barbarian? Okay, truth be told, I didn't watch all of Conan the Barbarian, but you know what? That's what it does give.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah.
That's what it does give. And then like, cause Conan the Barbarian is a special character in the new Mortal Kombat game. And some of the dialogue that he has with other characters, I'm like, yeah, he kind of gives like, you know, overly represented meatheads. Definitely. Or Ben-Hur. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Ben-Hur. Nah, let me That should
That's
have been her.
what the internet is for, right? Ben Hur.
Mhm. The fuck is this? Is this Gladiator before Gladiator?
That's what it's given.
Which also Gladiator.
You know what movie I would find to be a guilty pleasure?
Hmm.
Now that this popped up into my head, have you ever heard of the movie called Caligulus?
That sounds.
Or is it Caligula? Caligula movie? It was called Caligula. It was called Caligula. That
This
movie,
old one?
it's old as shit.
Nah, man, I've never seen this one.
You probably never seen. Yeah, I would go as far as saying most people in our age haven't seen it, but I would think like someone older than us, like maybe someone like in their 50s or 60s, probably heard about this fucking crazy movie.
It looks weird, man. Holy shit.
All right, so this movie is it's basically a fucking porno, bro.
It looks like an absolute orgy, man. Like, holy shit.
No, it's yeah, dude. Caligula is fucking insane.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, no, there's a cum shot in the movie in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
And this is a US film?
No, this was a European show. Or
Okay,
movie.
that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, movie.
Because I was having this debate with Sarah. Fucking fucking black and white films, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like a lot of black and white films in the US were like classic Americana, basically the same fucking story over again.
Yeah.
You watch some weird ass black and white films from Europe and from Mexico. The stories are like holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Caligula
is a documentary about what? Shut up.
I mean, yeah, no, if you read about this motherfucker in history, he was. Whew.
Oh, he was a freak. He was a freak like that. So he was the original Diddy. He invented the freak offs, is what you're saying.
Man, like in recorded history, I don't know if he's the oldest Diddy that we have history on, but he's up there.
He's up there. He invented the freak offs. Is what you're saying. Instead of baby oil, olive oil.
Hey, there's a reason why these motherfuckers had an abortion flower. There was a flower that caused natural abortions and it went extinct because they used it too much. They never thought about preserving it. We have fossilized evidence, some shit. But yeah, no, it's gone forever. They were fucking constantly, man. They would use like sheep intestines as condoms. Like it just. Huh. Weird sex facts.
That's crazy work.
Man. I think they used half an orange peel as a diaphragm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of infections were going on at that time.
Man.
You might people died pretty young. You might as well just went in raw at that point.
Birth, pregnancy, and fucking giving birth killed a lot of people, man. Like,
I would not be surprised.
It still does, but man,
till this day,
just not in the same numbers. Fucking it diverted course. Fuck. I was gonna say something. Gone. Fucking gone.
Gone.
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Gone.
no. But black and white movie from France.
Oh.
It's the story of a U.S. tourist and a French lady and some other guy from I don't remember where the fuck, right? And they meet in the train going to Paris, and they start like a fucking love triangle, and at the end, they just decide to date each other. So like, it's a polyamory movie from fucking the 50s or some shit in France.
Oh shit.
Black and white shit. 50s, 60s? Around there.
Yeah.
Man.
Wild like that.
There's some crazy shit out there. Mexico in the 80s, man. Movie wise, some weird shit.
Some weird shit.
Some weird shit.
It's like, so you just let anybody watch this, huh?
Oh man, like I don't know why, but like a lot of foreign films have a lot of boobies. I've seen some weird German, French fucking films that I'm like, turn it off. This is making me uncomfortable kind of movies. Like, oh wow.
Nah,
Ooh.
so you just reminded me of something because there was this documentary that I was watching about it was going into like how and why films are rated and all that shit. So there was this actress that had talked about how like she wanted to do the nude scene, but they were giving her shit because she wouldn't shave her bush.
What?
Yeah, so because and if she didn't shave her bush, apparently they were going to raise the rating of the movie, but it was a full frontal scene, so she was a little confused by this would raise the rating, but then like at the same time you have like literally all these other action films that where people are literally getting gutted and they could get away with like some movies like that can get away with a PG-13 rating. Like when it's super violent, even when it's like super violent, like movies get like PG-13 ratings. Meanwhile, fucking all right, I'm just in my natural habit, just in my natural shit because I want to fucking shave type shit, and it's the movie's gonna be NC-17 and shit. And they talked about like the contrast of just like how it is, in European movies where violence isn't really like the thing out there, but they'll show a lot of nudity because it's just like, okay, that's natural. You got titties, we got titties, whatever, right? Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like actual like showing off like violent films, is like it's not really like it's one of those things that they'll do few and far between as filmmakers out there. But here in the West, but here in the States, whatever, fucking boom boom, bop, 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 bop. We don't give a fuck.
But some bush.
Oh God! Oh, some bush! Oh,
and that to me is like such a weird standard, man. Because to me, like, clean shaven makes me uncomfortable. Like completely clean, I'm like, I want to know that there's hair there. Like, it is. I don't like the foolish.
I mean,
unless like it's medically necessary, like you're like, oh man, no, like I have to have it like this. I'm like, okay, cool. But like, and yeah. To me, it's weird. Okay, so like, it was gonna not raise the rating if she was fully shaven instead of the natural thing that happens to the adult, which is to get hair.
Yeah,
it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
It was weird, but I mean, like, since we're on the topic, I mean, like, listen, if you're clean shaven, I could do my best work. If you're clean shaven, however, if you do have some hair there, just, you know, keep it.
Grooming, yeah. I'm not saying
Grooming.
just like
Some proper grooming here, because like I don't want to like go down there and then I'm like spitting hair out like every 20 minutes and shit, or every like 2 seconds. Just doing this shit.
oh my god. You know how horrible it was to be a young lesbian with braces?
Oh no! No, I am so sorry. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Oh my god, dude! Always those awkward conversations and shit. Just be like, hey man, you got a little bit of hair in your braces. Oh, you just got some, huh?
Oh man. But freaking, and that's the thing, like, okay, since we're on this topic, fuck it. We're going there. You got this shit, right?
Right.
His lips. Beep. I don't mean it has to be down here. You can have some hair up here. Do some shit. Draw a moon or something. I don't care.
Draw a moon is crazy.
Like, trim it in whatever fashion you want. But like, it doesn't have to be down here where the eating is happening. Like,
listen,
that's what I mean by it.
Hey, nigga, listen, fuck you, all right? I don't mind braving the jungle. However, I would just prefer a little oasis. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Just shave around the man in the boat, man. Like, bald man in the boat, just expose him a little bit. Like,
that's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. I'm not asking for a lot here. I think it's reasonable. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
If you're one of those females that like to get eaten out, you have to do your due diligence. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man. And I like no experience with men, but is it reciprocal?
As far as just like being groomed down there from a man's perspective?
Like, do you dudes pay attention to their grooming? Is this something like, because if people are gonna be giving BJs, I don't know how any of this works.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like, yeah, good hygiene goes into that. Make sure you like, if you're uncircumcised, make sure you wash your dick really good.
I heard about that shit.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is dick cheese, yuck.
I heard about that shit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no. If you give a girl dick cheese, you're a fucking monster. You're a fucking monster. So it's yeah, but it goes in those things. If you like eating your dick sucked, brother, you got to do maintenance too.
Man,
especially if
holy shit.
Especially if you're one of those dudes that demand fucking at least like 2 heads a day. Just to there's some dudes that are like that though. Like, nah, I gotta get my dick sucked at least twice a day, so just so I can just stay focused. Some weird niggas out there.
Damn.
Like that. Yeah.
Better there better be some like baby powder, like all this kind of shit, man. I don't know.
Baby powder is crazy. Nah.
It just smell like grosses.
Shit, man. Something.
I would imagine, man. If you're asking for the courtesy, give the courtesy back. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because hey, yeah.
Especially for the women that like to like deep throat, and they don't want to take anything back when they're coming back. Like shit, they're already crying. Shit, mascara already running down. They don't need to choke on your pubic hair.
On top of it, man. Sir, no.
All right, well,
fuck.
But I think we'll end it here. On that note, that was talking about fucking oral sex and shit, and proper oral sex etiquette. Would
Etiquette
it
before
would
all
have been
men.
nice. Would have been nice if Purple Kangaroos caught this conversation.
Oh man.
She probably already checked out.
Uh,
But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday.
whoop. Have a nice rest of your weekday, weekend, day. There we go. Words.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Go have fun, wherever that is.
Go touch some
Be
grass.
safe
y'all.
though.
Yes,
Hell
be
yeah.
safe, and make sure you're well groomed down there.
Hey, reciprocal. It's all about communication. Keep your relationships happy. And give in to your guilty pleasure sometimes, man. Yeah. We all got them.
We all
Some
got
weird
'em.
ass ones.
Some weird ass
Right.
ones. Yeah, some more than others. All right,
Good
have
time.
a good weekend, y'all.
Be love you.